Hi, once again, everybody. I thought I would do a little bit more reflection in this particular video, not just about 2025, but the whole adventure since I've been home from New Zealand.
Wishing you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from everyone at Data Australasia.
So in this reflective season of videos and Christmas and all that, I thought I would reflect upon what's happened in the last 8 to 10 years. I was yearning to come home from New Zealand 10 years ago. I was yearning to come home from New Zealand, making the best of it, of course, but when I got left at the altar almost 3 days out from the wedding that I was going to have, getting married over there, I thought, enough is enough, it's time to come home. Whilst I was visiting home on my various trips from New Zealand for Christmas and my birthday trips, I was following the NDIS that was being rolled out during that period. After all, it was just after the former Labor government passed the legislation before it left office that I left the country and went to New Zealand. So it was being rolled out through the life of the Liberal Conservative government. I would look at various coverage maps and see that part of Melbourne had the NDIS, part of it was yet to get the NDIS, places in Queensland had it, and there were some trial sites over in the west, and I think Geelong, south of Melbourne, was also a trial site. So I followed it pretty closely, and then I heard about the word participant. You're not going to be a client in the NDIS, but you will be what we refer to as a participant. You will participate in the NDIS. And I thought that's a really nice, kind word. So this NDIS thing was revolutionary, almost a world first, I think, and with lots of positivity, I might add. Then it occurred to me that if you can use the NDIS to get something like braille transcription done from one of the big operators like Vision Australia or the like, or you could go down the road and get a small operator to do it for you, which is what I think people were doing in the UK, then why can't that same thing happen to access technology or orthoptics or occupational therapy and definitely orientation and mobility? Would it be a good business platform on which to build a business? Yes, actually it was. So people had the freedom of choice. It was all about choice and control back then. Remember that buzzword we all used back then? Choice and control. It was up to I, the participant, whether I went to a large operator or whether I went to a small outfit. It was my choice. It was my friend's choice. So that's what I did. I thought if I come back to Australia, I could see both ends of the NDIS. I could be a participant one day over here and a provider the next day over there. Or I might be lucky enough to score a job with one of the major outfits, which I did. I had a 1-year contract with Vision Australia. Now, sadly for them and for us and for everybody else concerned, we never got to stay longer than 12 months. They opted not to renew my contract. So that gave me the opportunity and others to start the Blindness and Beyond referral network, where we were able to connect participants within the NDIS with a bunch of up-and-coming or developing small business operators such as O&Ms and occupational therapists, orthoptists, and of course us, the access technologists. And that's exactly what we've done. We started that around the dinner table of my friend's place, Debbie in Queensland, Mark and I, and a few others. So that was a really good time, and we still have the Blindness and Beyond referral network because we do want to link participants with providers, and we have linked many a soul with many a provider, and it's been a great experience. That wouldn't have happened probably if I'd stayed at Vision Australia. But like I have said before and in previous forums, it was a great platform on which to build a business. And it was a centre right-wing government. So a good business-friendly environment in which to be. Now, since the change of government, we now have a centre-left government, more left probably than centre to be honest, but that's another time for another video, who have gone on and fallen for the fraud routine, and we've got to put the NDIS back on track, was Bill Shorten's mantra. derailed it is probably more likely what's happened. So we now no longer have that business platform on which to build. However, we are still going. I'm still going as an access technologist. But the point of this whole video is, even if the party is over, pardon the pun, even if the party is over, I can still look back on the last almost a decade of being both a participant in the NDIS and a provider within the NDIS, because a person with a disability such as myself loves the opportunity, not just the remuneration that you get from it, but the ability to give back, the ability to show somebody something that they didn't know yesterday, today, the ability to give back and help somebody achieve something today that they couldn't achieve yesterday. So the mantra is, I did have my opportunity and hopefully still do have my opportunity to participate and to give back. Thanks for watching.
To contact Elise, call 0448 966 533. A very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from everyone at Data Australasia.